The state raises billions of dollars for transportation through the gas tax and tolls. But private companies have found other ways to solve transportation headaches, and most drivers already have the apps on their phones.
Many of us here at the panel probably own cars that are older than Uber.
The state's Transportation Commission learned about a summer partnership between Mercer Island and Uber Carpool, where city funds helped double the number of drivers who took Uber to what has become an overcrowded park and ride lot. Uber says state funding would provide relief across the state. And a representative from Waze, the app that helps steer drivers around traffic, says that company's new carpool option, which pays drivers to head up carpools, could also benefit from state or local dollars.
We can go and work only with the private sector and try and make things happen, but at the end of the day, who has influence? It's people that can speak to everyone. I think the role of government ultimately is to try and, improve the situation for the commons.
The executive director of the state's Transportation Commission, Rima Griffith, says private companies are finding solutions to traffic problems much faster than state governments and all the bureaucracy that comes with that. Whether any state taxpayer dollars will go towards this public-private partnership will be up to state lawmakers. In Olympia, Mikkelsen, King 5 News.